Alright. Alright, alright. This stream start has been a fucking disaster. Holy shit. Let's see. I'm gonna have to open my Twitch thingy. How do I go to the fucking dashboard on Twitch? Let's see. Oh, like the mod view, I guess. Like this. I hate flat packs. Oh, they're so convenient, but the fucking drivers just break. Like, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Am I quiet? I'm be just a bit too far away from the mic. Hopefully that's the case. I could try to put on our compressor, but let me close that. My one OBS has been closed. Damn. Well, yeah, well, it is a different version of OBS. That is true. Holy shit. Okay, let me prepare. That's so annoying. Yeah, I was like looking at the fucking thing. It's like, oh, it's like consuming 80% of my CPU just by having it on. Like, I wasn't even encoding anything. Then I just hit some sources, and then it's like, oh yeah, we're using less CPU. I was gonna do a meme where I just figure it out live, but issue is that, hold on, it was not gonna happen. I'm doing a meme now. I'm moving all the windows that I need to another workspace and leaving everything else behind on another one. So I have too many fucking browsers. There we go. That's fine. You are on every workspace. And there we go. True, it's true. It's true. It like okay, from now on I should remember that whenever I update uh my system, if there's any NVIDIA shit there, I need to you know, like be awake, be like, holy shit. NVIDIA update, this could fuck everything up. Yeah. I should test. Let's see. I don't have the screen capture enabled. There we go. Now we do have the screen capture enabled. Yippee! I don't have chat visible. True, because the browser sources are not a thing in this version of OBS. I feel like what I'm gonna do, I will just go to the fucking OBS site and get the newest OBS as like a fucking app image. I feel like at this point, I don't want to use the versions that my distro gives me by default. These versions are just garbage. Either it's a really outdated version, or then it's a flatback version where the drivers break when I update my system. And it's like, why would I want that? Ay. I also don't have the game preview. Oh, I just had it hidden. Let's go, it works. I can at least have this. Maybe. Let's see, how can I hide everything here? I don't want to have this visible. Well, I mean, I guess I'm gonna have it. Or actually, if I do this, well, I haven't pinged the Discord yet. I'll do that in a moment. Can I like pop it out from here with some button? Is that a thing? Is there a button for that? No? Okay, sure. I was hoping I could like have a minimal browser window with basically nothing in it. I guess we're just gonna hide that. This toolbar's gonna be here, this toolbar's gonna be here. Anyway, mildly annoyed, but we move forward. Oh, there we go. Yeah. And that would be a thing that I could do. Also, I realized that I didn't put it as always on top. There we go. We're back on the scuffed setup. Dude, can we see the last time I did this? I'm curious. Is it visible somewhere here? When these are getting full screened, at least will be visible. I'm really curious. Also, after this, I'm gonna ping the Discord and get that going. Oh, here we go. Here we're full screening. And we can see. The last time I had the chat open like this. Let's go. Oh, it's so fucking pixelated. But the time does exist. We have done this before. We're doing it again. Ay. Yep. Yep. Amazing technology. I have so many fucking notes here, unorganized. In my unorganized notes file. Is the volume good, by the way? Or is it still stinky? Damn. Let me get my mixtape as a wild quote, I feel like. Oh shit. I like how you get to see the auto mode on this chat embed. Ay. Okay. I'll try to. Oh yeah, you can. Oh, you can't? Oh, the chat is completely behind that. God damn. My bad. I don't have OBS visible, so I didn't know that. Actually, that reminds me. I can just put this here. Like this. It's like mostly behind that. Yeah, well, cheap viewers on hidden.org, hidden, and then something. That's awesome. Let me see. Can I put a compressor on this fucking shit? Oh, I already have a thing here. If I enable it, I wonder. Okay, does my voice sound different? First of all, is the first question. Second thing, I can put this more output gain. I don't know, that'll help. But I don't know. I'll have to hold on. Let me monitor this a bit. Here's my mic. And I can test like this. And I don't know. Let me disable the filter. And it's like this. And with the filter, not that much different. But now it is different. Right? As long as this doesn't peak, then it's fine. I would assume this level of audio is good. Alright, time to ping the Discord. Oh, fuck, I mistyped the fucking link in the announcement. I only had one T in the thingy. Ah, there we go. There we go. Alright, maybe we're actually ready to start. Ah. No. Actually, yes, first of all, I need to show you what has happened so far. I need to open GitHub Desktop in the background as well. There's some stuff that I haven't committed that I won't commit, most likely. Text rendering, you've seen already. I need to make it so the cursor is read when I open the chat thingy. But I moved the console up there, and if I write a TP command, it won't actually be, it won't, you know, put anything into here. But if I type like ASD, and I do that, oh, we don't have quotes, so these are renderless smileys. But the errors are, printed here, right? And I'm probably gonna do a thing where the commands have an easier way of passing back a string, or just printing to the console directly, actually. I think that's probably a thing that makes sense. Thing will be done? Perhaps. Possibly. By the way, look at this! We have grass and we have dirt. Awesome. The bottom side of the dirt is the dirt texture, and the top side is the grass texture. Very cool. It just works. And, yes. Oh. Being inside is a bit messier. Well, we don't care about that. Honestly, I can't wait to switch to using triangles and rasterization instead of ray tracing. I'm honestly looking forward to that. It's a bit more complicated to get started with, which is why I started with ray tracing stuff. But I think I will have an easier time getting a game that performs well and looks like what I want it to look like if I use triangle rasterization. Because for the game, I will most likely not have a lot of moving things, so I can just bake a lot of lights and not have to worry about, runtime light stuff. And if I have some moving platforms, I mean, first of all, moving platforms are already easier with triangle rasterization, rather than the system that I have. And then, like, if I want to have some fake lights, I can figure out some way to do that. For the moving stuff, or like dynamic lights. But for the most part, I'm imagining that it'll be baked. Probably. But should I get started with that? I guess. Let's see. Oh, this is here. Like a new window. Is it always on top? It's not. Very cool. Yeah, it is a bit clunky, I would say. I don't know if there's like a straightforward way of doing this. Hmm. This is not what I want. Okay. It's an F32. Let's see what we have on F32. Oh, hello, Eerie. Mm. we have that. I think I would just have to do a, rounding meme where I first, multiply it by like 100, then round it, and then divide by 100. I would have to do something like that. And I do have to say, there's two sides to this. I mean, first, for a finished game, I would obviously limit it to some number of decimals, or even have like a speed meter instead of a thing like this. But I don't know if I'm even gonna have a thing that... I mean, I guess it would be nice to have a speedometer. The Markiplier joke. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's one thing. But for now, for debugging, like if I'm sneaking on this edge and I unsneak, like I fall off because I still have a tiny amount of speed that's pushing me forward, right? So it does remind me of that. But the funny thing is, if the speed is low enough, it doesn't have to be 0, it just has to be low enough, then I will not fall. Because that speed is less than like the smallest unit of space in the entity coordinate system. No. It's this speed is just the length of our velocity vector. Right? So I mean, technically, I guess it's true. Like if I look at this direction and I move here, I think this is positive x. If I move this direction, then we go negative x, right? But this speed value is just like it's just some thing I display. Let me actually show you. Look. This is one of the places where I have this. And there we go. So we have the player velocity, and then we multiply it by this thing, because we don't really care about the vertical velocity, right? And we just take the length of this vector, and we display it. But the velocity itself is just 3 numbers. Yeah, well, I'm actually curious how they even end up with that. But yeah, no, but the actual speed limiting stuff. Oh, let me see. Happens here. Oh, I'm not gonna zoom in. I was gonna zoom in for the stream, but then it's too zoomed in for me. Let's see. Yeah, well, first of all, we just see if the player is on the ground. We have different friction based on that. And some dot product stuff here. Where do we get the speed? Because we do use the speed here. Horizontal speed. Okay, yeah. So this is how I get the horizontal speed. It's just this. I love how this is the old code. I don't even use the dot length thingy here. But, if these are negative, it doesn't matter. It's either both x's are positive, and this is a positive thing, or both are negative, and this is a positive thing, because negative times negative. Same for z. And, it's inside of a square root as well. Like, if the insides were negative, then we can't take a square root, right? Yeah, well, that's what I mean, where it's like, how did you end up in a situation where you measure speed based on the direction you're looking at? I feel like that's like an explicit thing you have to do, right? Well, and at least to me, it's not the first way that I would do it. So I'm just trying to imagine the path that you would take to get there. That's all. Wee. Boom, boom, boom. Through. Yeah, well, unluckily in this game, it's not a thing. You can go backwards, but it will not affect how fast you move. You can also move sideways, and it's the exact same movement. The game does not care about which way you're facing currently. It's just harder to play like that. I mean, if you find tech, that's fine. Well, I feel like these are famous last words, but I've combed through the game, like, movement code pretty well. Right? Like, we have stair boosts, but these are like an explicit mechanic. And I know kind of precisely how they work. We have a gray step thingy where if you almost fall off a block, but not quite. Like, don't know if I can get that. Like, there's a step up, but the step up will not give you a stair boost. And that was a bug for a bit. And I guess so. That's true. That's true. I would imagine that most of the exploits will be in the maps that I build and not in the movement mechanics. I'm pretty confident about the movement mechanics. I do have to say that. And that being said, the goal for the stream is to implement 2 new blocks. Well, at least one. Because previously the grass was this texture on all sides. And what I'm planning on doing, I didn't want this. Okay, there we go. What I want to have is the ability to make a tree where, you know, currently this is not really like leaves, it's grass, right? But I want to do a thing where this is just the grass texture on all sides, and that's gonna kind of look like leaves. That's the plan. Right? So, and it's true, it's true. But also, if you look closely, you might notice a similarity between the grass and the dirt texture. Just, you know, surely coincidence, right? It's not like it's the same texture, but the hue and brightness was shifted. No way. No way. But I mean, this is cobblestone. This is... Shut up. True. No, it's an artistic choice in the sense that I was trying to make a dirt thing, and I was struggling so fucking hard. I was like, holy fuck, how do I even make textures? And I decided that I wanted something and just move forward, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna add a new block. Also, do I have any changes in progress that I care about? First of all, these can go die. Discard. Also, this material helper thing, I'll likely never use it anymore. So let's get rid of it. This was good at one point, but no more. Delete. You are gone. If I need it in the future, I can just undo this commit. Let's see. We add... should this be moss or leaves? I guess the name doesn't really matter. I'll just call it leaves, and I'll make it actually look like leaves later, probably, maybe. True. See, I know at least one place that won't complain automatically about this, so we're gonna go there first. And then we also need save load. There we go. Oh, this is not gonna be this anymore. Fine. We have leaves. Or I guess, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Wait, what the hell? Oh yeah, this is the outline thing. Dude, I still don't use the outline block. I feel like I'm gonna remove that, but it can live for now. Can I write? There we go. And this... Okay, this is a U8. So we have and we still have a few materials we can place here. Over 200. I think I'll be fine. Seems fine. We are missing this in a few places still. Oh. Also from here. Any other places? There are. Oh, yes. Okay. I guess this is gonna have to be texture ID 5. You don't have an ID. Hello. Dead. There we go. Wow. I have a thing here where I kind of just hacked the grass to work. And now I pay for my crimes. This is so sad. Where do we have... Where do we have... the thing? Yes, here we go. So grass is texture ID 2, and here grass is 3. But the crime is that I use a different texture ID based on the face of the block. And actually, is it that bad? Let me think. Do we want leaves to just use this ID? I think what I will do, change this to 5, change this to 3. Well, it's not gonna solve the problem permanently. It's still gonna be annoying. Well, fuck it. I'll just do it this way. Basically, before I had a 1-to-1 like correspondence where this uses the first texture, 3 would use the second texture, 4 would use the third texture, 5 would use the fourth texture, you know, so on and so forth. But now I don't have that anymore. Alright. I guess I could try to make my life easier by making it so the special ones are kind of at the end of the number range. So grass would be like 200 or something like that. And everything else just behaves normally. Oh, but I do have the grass side texture that nothing else uses. True. I guess that's a free slot. Okay. I know what I'm doing. What order are these in? Grass side is the latest one. So we have this in this order. I'm gonna copy this for reference. This is like stupid. But, you know, sometimes the code you write is stupid, and you have to deal with it. Log is not used with anything, that's fine. Okay, then we have cobblestone. We have grass top, which is going to be this. Yeah. We have dirt. It's going to be 4. And then we have this, which is going to be 5. And now we just have to modify everything so everything works. Yippee! I'm curious what this looks like currently. I wonder what texture everything has. Oi, oi, oi. Also, I don't have any follow alerts or anything like that to the stream. Because, yeah. Not on the usual OBS version. Okay, so it is not what we want, but this is expected. And this is our... the moss is the grass, currently. That's fine. Let's modify this a bit. I mean, I could, but will I? That's the question. Because the thing is, usually these things just crowd the stream screen, and the video is not real for me, right? But I can see the chat here, where usually it's just on my second screen. But this, like, I actually read the chat from here now, because this is a real thing on my screen. And if I start piling more things, it's, like, you know, unlucky. Anyway. Okay, grass is not 2. Grass is 4. True. I mean, don't worry. I would see the chat in real time anyway, but I guess it wouldn't be on my main monitor. Hey, see, we have... It looks surprisingly a lot like leaves. You know? Like, that's kind of like a tree. You just gotta ignore the broken grass texture on the ground that we're gonna fix right now. I don't know if that was audible. I adjusted my monitor a bit. Anyway. What is the grass texture? It's 2. Don't need that actually, but that's fine. Oh, what? Oh, I don't have the semicolon. But yeah, Erie, how are you doing? And like, what is up in your life? Are you still planning on updating the Trainwreck project? And yay, everything works. Woo! Oh, unlucky. True, just be better. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's, like, even the initial plans you had for the game, like, you could realize those, right? And make more. I don't think it's a terrible idea. And goddamn, I just want an openable door. I really, really want an openable door. It's just... I don't know how I can explain to you how much I want there to be a door here, that I can right-click and it opens, and then I can walk through it. Like, the game is sorely missing that. I was planning on maybe building something, but I feel like I gotta implement the door. Oh, fair. That's fair. Hmm. I'm already thinking like about design decisions about the door. But me, it's not that important. I can just hack it in, most likely. Ooh, that's a good question. Um, I mean, by default, it would happen. Like currently, if you go inside of a block, you can jump up it. And if I have two blocks like this, I can't actually jump here because the top voxels of this block are blocking me. But I could have a thing where the door is like open, I jump, and then I close the door, and then you can do that. So it will automatically be in. It's just a question of will I fix that? You know? And the Minecraft players would feel right at home, you know, with that collision bug, I feel like. I guess there's no going around it. It's door stream. It has to be done. I don't have a texture for it, but that's fine. It can just be something. Oh, yeah, but the door is a model. True. I have to first make the model. The same way that I have like a pole model, I would have a door model. I don't have any behavior for any blocks yet. So this will be the first block with some behavior. This could be interesting. Hmm. The one design thing that I was thinking about is that will I have the doors kind of save in their initial position and never, like, if you right click a door and then you save, do I actually want to save that action, right? Because if I'm just playtesting and I'm like opening and closing doors, I want everything to reset to its default position once I start testing, right? And kind of the whole point of having, like, one of the benefits of this system is that I can just test instantly. Like, I can build and then I can test instantly, and then, you know, I can like go back. I don't have to go here and be like, mode, play, and then when I'm done doing that, I would be like, mode, build. It's like the same thing, right? It's just the game. Then if I go through a parkour and I like open and close doors, I want those to reset to their initial position. So that's what I'm thinking about. Like, what do I do for that? And I think what I will do, that like stairs, for example, like these just get modified permanently. You know, if I do a corner stair, and this makes sense because this is like a building time thing. But I think for doors, you will place the door, and if you right click it, it just temporarily opens, right? And when some condition happens, it will reset to the initial position. I feel like that's something that I want to do. That's what I'm thinking. But we'll see. Let's first actually implement the thing. Oh yeah, this is, we've added leaves. We don't want that. We do want these. And I want to amend this. Do that. Bada beam, bada boom. True. Leaves. so we want to add a new model. In door with 2 O's, not 3. And we have to go here. Let's first do the console part. Parse block model. There we go. Door. What else? Impulse save load for block model. We need to go here. I like how with this system we're gonna have a grass door, for example. Like, oh shit! I just realized a door has 2 parts. It has the bottom and the top. No, what do I do? I'm gonna need a different model for the top and the bottom, I guess. No, the hatch is not the same thing. It's just not. Hello, Ron. I mean, you say almost missed as if I'm not gonna go for like, 2 hours more or something. Good morning. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have a top and a bottom. I think what it's you can see that my chat overlay is a bit different. Like I could ban you from here. You know, it's that different. But the reason is that the usual OBS install that I have, the flatback version, was just broken for some reason. And yeah, now I'm contemplating life. Alright. I trust that you will be back. I don't understand what you're saying with that. Anyway. Door top. And door bottom. Oh. I see, I see. What am I doing? There we go. Yippee! We have those. And I guess for this thing, we're gonna have either the top or the bottom half of the door in our hand. And then when we place it down, we're gonna have some special behavior. I'll give the top. That's probably gonna have a different model for it. Right, we're gonna have to go... Oh, the line leap. Let's go. Okay, yeah. So this is the thing that decides where the blocks are solid and where they're not solid. And I don't know what I want for the door yet. Are there any other places that are still airing out? No. This is the only part. Yeah, because this is both for the model and for the physics. They use the same thing. But let me check. I'm gonna stash these so I can launch the game. And actually, I will do a thing here where we open up another console. We launch the game. And then I unstash the changes. So now I can use this for visualization while I think about this problem. Let's I didn't mean to do that. No. Oh. There we go. Let's see. Actually, I realized I could have done that differently. We start at 888. It's good. Also, I could have done this. There we go. I think this lies within the boundary. Yeah. So this is the space that we are working with. Anyway, so for us to have a door, we are just gonna have, I think the door is gonna be 2 voxels thick. I think. Also, let me get another material. So let me full screen this. Yes. Oh. So we're gonna have something that's 2 voxels thick. I don't know if I'm gonna need anything more than this. Like, this is just gonna go the full height of the thing. This is 2 voxels thick. And maybe at the top half we're gonna have some holes. But this is the basic kind of arrangement of this. And for now, I'll make it so that right-clicking it will just rotate it. And it'll use... Oh, Oh, what do you mean 3D block model thing? I'm curious. Oh, this thing? What? How did it surprise you? I'm curious. Is it like too detailed or something? No, okay. Fair enough. I mean, you can imagine that in your heart, that's a block. You know? I think it'll be fine. Where is the line that we're looking for? Oh, it's the line lead. How could I forget? There we go. Yes, we have both of these. I'm gonna use the same model for now. And what do I do with this? If I remember correctly, -z is the thing that's facing the player. So if... Also, what do we say here? We have the local position. Oh, okay, we actually don't know anything else but the local position. That's good. Actually, what do the stairs do? Mm-hmm. Ooh, enchanted wood. Wouldn't like that. I think this is gonna be good. going to be our base model to move forward from. Okay, let's also do material log. I think this is the opposite of what we want. Yeah. It goes on the far end now, instead of, like, towards us. But I can still do this, and this is eerily similar to, vertical slabs. They rotate a bit differently. Vertical slabs are thicker, and they use the texture differently. And, you know, you can't open them like a door. You can't open this like a door, either. Hold on, I gotta mute for a sec. Alright, I'll have to be back in like 5 or so minutes. So, yes. Alright, that was less than 5 minutes. Imagine relatives coming over that you see once a year, just trying to steal my coding time? Unlucky. Yeah. I'll have to catch up with them a bit later. God damn. Oh, yeah. Anyway, doors. Alright. Also, yeah, I only have the door up there. I'll quickly do a thing where I can also have the bottom of the door. And I'll model it out, and then I'll do the actual, like, behavior for the door where you place the door down and it places both hops, and then you can actually open the door. There we go. That's there. Yeah, the top is actually also already what we're getting. Anyway, I'll add an alias here. Just in case. Just in case. These are going to use a different model. Yeah, I mean, I have this time scheduled for a reason, right? It's like, I don't know how often I would work on this project otherwise. I need this. I need this. Can I just... I'll just copy paste this code. True. True. That's so true. So based. Well... So true. So true. guys. I had a funny thought. Anyway, I will not be sharing it, at least not yet. So true, so true. No, actually, no, it's not that bad. It's I've gone more in donations through relatives than from the stream. So true, so true. Surely, based on the data I have available so far, it would be more profitable for me to see relatives than stream. So true. Anyway. Aye, aye. That was all. Anyway, how do we model the door top? And it's not like I haven't even set up any way to donate. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Let's see. I have this here, and how do we model this? That block, I'm gonna have to... I want to have this 4 holes here. Let's see, how do you pair with this? I have to do this. Cool. Wash. We do this. Bim bada beam bada boom. No. And this isn't cobblestone, right? Get it? This is grass. Having only an 8x8 area is kind of rough. Actually, I'm not even doing it correctly. Okay, that's good. I have more area than I thought. I meant to do that. Alright. This is the area for 2 blocks. This is what we're working with. And that actually is a bit of an eyesore. I think I'll just do something like this. It's not the prettiest model, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, well, it's like it's the best way I could think of how to implement that. It's like if I select this area and then I'm to select something from a hotbar, it's like, you know, doesn't really work. Door handle. I mean, I see where we're going with that. Honestly, it's gonna be like this. I think this is the X direction. Okay. Yes, it is. I need to make a display that shows me which direction is which. But I love this command system already. Yeah, if I want the door handle, then it would be something like this. Actually, that does add to the model, I do have to say. And it could also be something like this. Oh. I mean, Eerie, you can't blame me for that. I don't know how to tell you this. Like, if this ends up being bad, you can't blame me, but if this ends up being a good decision, you can credit me. That's how it works. I guess I kind of do want the handle, but I'll go without it for now. I love how we have both sides of the coin here. Nice. Well, it's good. The parasocialization is giving you energy. Also, one thing that I've been thinking about, I might kill this line block, like how it currently looks. I might get rid of alpha completely, but I don't know yet. Because nothing really uses it except for this. And if I can come up with a good texture, then this doesn't need the alpha either. And if I don't have alpha, I can just cram light data into here. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Well, I mean, glass, you have completely transparent sections, you know? True. Yeah, but one other thing that I've been thinking about for the lights, I could have a separate octree with light data in it. That's also a thing. Or I could make the data blocks larger. So I can fit more data. Yeah. You're such a hater. I love that. It means I'm like this. It's so low down now. I don't know. We're not gonna have a handle for now, but I will leave this here as a reminder. Anyway. The holes. Let's actually make them. So door top. If we're here, then we need some more logic. Are you thinking like this? I guess so. I don't know what you want. I'll counter you. I'm not gonna think about fucking rotations. I'm sorry. I'm a monster, apparently. Alright. These things. Could modulo and then check if I want to be fancy. Okay, so if we want our thing to be in this area. So true. We want this to be in this area, so X and Y both have to be here. So it's gonna be from 1 to 2. And it's gonna be equals. Modulo 4. I'm gonna have to do a thing. Alright, this is borrowed. Yes, rust. Actually, that's false. Else true. I'm gonna see if that works. Yeah, also, I'm sorry. If I used my brain at all, I would have been able to do that, but I'm trying to solve another problem. Smile. Yay! And there's a 2 voxel gap there. Exactly like this just looks like a trapdoor. This actually just is a trapdoor. Oh, can I not place it down like this? Why is it like this? So true. I mean, it's trapdoor like model, but Not really. Anyway. Was it this the wrong way around still? Hello? I never fixed that, I guess. Place these down again. Yeah, I guess that's the door. Now I just have to do the... Don't worry, you have not seen the grass door. That is the ugliest thing that I've seen all week. No, not model, material. See the dirt door. Excellent. Cobblestone door. Ay. I feel like this was a mistake. But you know, the thing is, I could think like, oh, maybe this is not a good idea, maybe I should not do the door. Or then I can just say, fuck it. You know, we ball. If it looks bad, I'll remove it later. For now, it's funny. You know? And just do it. How do you get better? You make mistakes. This might be one giant mistake, but we're here for it. Anyway. I'm gonna make a branch for this. I'm not gonna finish this in one commit. That's not real. True. So true. I mean, it's the same way where I have the outline block thingy. Like the material. I didn't end up using it. But I just started doing it because it's like, why would I not? You know? And all this code, I figured it out. No longer use it, probably have to remove it. But, so what? So, a wet pull. But, alright. Replacing a door. We have to do something special when replacing the door. Oh, what the fuck do we do this? That's a good question. Even an excellent one. I just realized that I still have my speakers on. I don't have anything plugged into them, so let's see. Here we are handling the item click. Handle item interaction. Here we are. This is the correct place to look at. Array direction, blah 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 blah. Here's the look. I mean, I could also be lazy and just let the player place a door that's disconnected from the other part. And then when you right-click a door, it just rotates the block above it, no matter if it's a door or not. It just tries to open it. That kind of sounds funny. I kind of want to do that. That's really funny, actually. Also, I'm gonna do another thing where these are supposed to be the other way around. If it's greater than 6, I believe that's correct. We have le doors, yes. Oh, they're 1 voxel thick. And see, this is like, these feel like paper, right? Like, this is not real. Right? Needs to be 2. I guess I gotta do this. BB. True. We need some thickness in our doors. And there we go. Now it looks terrible. Oh, but it looks terrible because I'm looking at the back side of it. Okay, fair enough. Log doors are very bad. They look fine on this side, but on the other side, not at all. Okay, so now I'm dinking. I guess I could do a thing where, for now, it will only open if, wait, what the hell? I click this part and it goes up top. I guess that's... Yeah, that's what I programmed the thing to do. That's kind of interesting. I'm gonna do it so... Only clicking with an empty hand opens the door. Later, I'm gonna do the thing where shift clicking will place the thing, and if you click without shift, then it will try to do the interaction. But I can do the thing where we shrimply handle the empty hand differently. I guess I don't even have a concept of an empty hand right now. Like, you're always holding a block secretly. I guess I want to make that explicit. Let's see. Where do we have hotbar? Temple hotbar. There we go. We have item. And it's an enum. Oh, we have the curve tool. I've kind of forgotten about the curve tool. Holy shit. Anyway. Oh. Hand. I think hand is fair. I'm gonna have hand. And what do we do for hand? We're gonna have no visual representation for the hand. It's gonna be nothing. What errors do we get now? I'll have I begin adding a door and then I end up adding a hand. But that's just how it goes. What do we do for this? I guess also I could have just... Yeah, okay, let's just do a thing. We're not gonna be on a separate branch. Oh, what's the thing you noticed? I'm curious. Stash these, vent this. Oh, yes, that was the 7-day project I was part of with Eerie and some other people. Yes. I guess I'll do that. And we'll pull the in progress changes to the main branch. There we go. I guess I'll call it empty. No, we're going to hand. Oh, this one's an octree. I kinda want to return an empty octree. Can I do that? Can I just do octree? I guess I can do this. Haha. True. I mean, I don't know what sort of loser would draw an anime girl for a project like that. I don't know. Definitely not anyone that I know who is super cool. The Friends of Flood. Let's see. The temptation to refactor this now. The absolute temptation to refactor this. Oh. Got it. I guess I will. It's refactor time. We're not gonna have the hand yet. There's some other stuff that needs to be done. So this match statement is gonna change just a little bit. I'm gonna have 3 things here. I'm gonna have the active item. I'm gonna have the button. And then we're gonna have the ray hit. We're gonna have everything in this one match statement. Yep. So, and you'll see why this is a good thing to do in a moment. So first of all, we have a block, and then the button is left, then, well, no, if the button is right. And if the ray hit is some, we actually only want to do something if it's some. If it's none, then we don't do anything. And now we can go here. We basically just copy all this code. I see Claire asking that question. For context, there's like some projects I've tried to work with Cleared, but then it's like It's nothing just happens, and it's so sad. And I feel like it's all on me. Like, usually, the problem that I have in Core Labs is that nobody else does anything, but with Cleared, I actually have the opposite problem, where I don't do anything. And it's, yeah, that's something. I don't know how that actually works. I need to think about that. Anyway, yeah, this is complaining, but that's fine. If I just do this, then will it complain about anything? It's complaining about that. I'll comment out second match statement so it doesn't give us errors. Okay, nice. So this match statement format is fully valid. That's good. Let's go. Let's go. I want to handle the left click as well. Do I explicitly handle the ray hit here? I don't. This kind of just assumes that we have it, which is good. It's good, it's good. And we want the left click, which is here. It's a lot shorter. Oh, I want to remove that. And this. Yep, and we have a bunch of things we're not covering, but that's fine. I can feel my throat needing more water. I'm glad I have my big water bottle. My small one already ran out. Anyway. Oh, ay, 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 ay. We need to handle the middle click as well. Here we go. And for this, we actually don't care about the block at all. We're still gonna have it here. Oh, actually I can do that. Yeah, we actually do want the block. True. I mean, well, to be fair, if you have that much water, like, you're gonna have to cycle the water at some point, right? Or else you're gonna have the dreaded still water. Skull emoji. Let me make sure that I don't have syntax error somewhere. I do. There we go, no more syntax error. Alright. And now I'm gonna also explicitly ignore all the cases where we don't have a ray hit for the block. We're gonna have something here, we don't care what it is, we don't care what the click is, and we just care that this is none. And that's that. Yep, and now this is gonna complain about all the patterns that we don't cover, but that's fine. Let's just do a catch-all. Yep. Let's actually run the project, just to see how broken everything is. It should just... should be the case that we can place down things. Yes, we can. That works well. But if we have our teleport tool, then it does nothing. And this does nothing as well. And that makes sense. Very cool. Well, this is a lot better. Because the thing is, the whole reason that I wanted to do this is that I can go here. I can put an OR statement here, right? And I'm going to say item, and item click. Actually, can I guess for the left click, we actually don't care about the block. Can I do an OR statement in here? Is that legal? Oh, because I don't have hand yet. Oh. Can I do it like this? I don't know. I mean, they just said that they have to be right back. I trust them. Smile. Another TP tool does nothing, but we can left click with it. Yes. Okay. I love match statements. You know, it's so sad that Rom died. It's I wonder when they'll be back. Do a thing here for as a reminder for myself. It's true. So true. The please. True. I mean, they'll get a generous severance package. All right, we'll take Rom back and consider her to be alive. I accept. Hello. Let's see. If the sea sets. Aye. Let's do everything else. If we have... Alright, actually, also, I'm gonna remove stuff from here once I've done it. So the block, we already have it. Next up is the position setter. EB. And we do want a ray hit for this. I love the chat factory meme. It's good. How do we do it up here? The sum ray hit. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Oh, I guess this is gonna be a one-liner. Okay, okay. How about your masters? Well, what do you mean that I'm famous? You need to explain this right now and inflate my ego in the process. Chinese goods. Ay, ay, ay. Those. I still want to do the thing where the position setter has its own positions instead of it them being like a global thing, but fine. And now for the middle, click. We do care if we are looking at something, but we also have different behavior for if we're not looking at something. Or slightly different behavior. Have this. We copy this code. Yankerino. I think that should work. Ooh. Expected option. Found ray hit. Why are you expecting an option? What? Oh, it just unwraps the option instantly. We're gonna give you the ray hit. Raw. There we go. Okay, apparently I've also had an idea that this should be a thing that's printed on the screen. And we have text rendering now, I could do that, but let me finish the refactoring first. Yeah, I did that unwrapping thing just because it was neater to write the code that way. Let's she. Does the position setter work? It indeed appears that it does work. Yippee! Boom, 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 boom. Hello, Rom. Welcome back. I noticed someone clicked the Discord. Oh, it's Poppers. The member role has been given. Happened to glance over at Discord. Okay. Damn. That's kinda harsh. Just for a single oboe. Ay, ay, ay. Also, you know what's a funny thing? Uh, it must have been like a month ago or something. Like a few weeks ago or like a month ago, I tried singing just for fun, right? And I got into it, went loud, and my throat has been like, or my vocal cords have been like slightly fucked up since. They're like never fully recovered. I'm like, bruh. And I did warm up before, but it's still like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm imagining it or if they're still like slightly fucked up. That's some age. If you keep, I don't know. That's a top secret. You're not getting to know. If she asks nicely, then maybe. You know, I'll consider it. Position setter is implemented, and we need a TP tool. True. Let's see. Implement sound timer. And I can say that one person knows what I sang, but you don't know that person. Okay. TP tool. I guess I don't care about which item click it is. Like the left and the right click do the same thing, and also the middle click. Hmm. Don't care which click it is, and we have the right hit option. Well, let's see, how do we handle it here? Do some funny business here. Okay. We'll do the sum branch separately. This. Let's just copy this part. Format that. There we go. We don't need the empty line there. Well, I could do this in a funnier way, but I will not. I was thinking I could test for this surface normal directly in the match statement branch here. Population. I like that. I guess there's also some shared behavior for this. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just copy what I did earlier more closely. It makes sense for this. Have that, and then we do this entire meme here. And then we do this. Oh. What's wrong? 3587. Okay. Huh? 3587. This. 3684. 3684. Oh, okay, I'm using the wrong fucking thingy thing. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Should work. To TP. We can teleport. Yippee. It kind of just works. Very cool. And the only thing currently not supported is the curve tool. To be honest, the curve tool is kind of dead currently. I don't know if it really works that well, but... Well, actually, no, I did... Well, fuck it, we'll just implement it, and we'll implement the hand afterwards. So for middle click, we don't do anything. I'm gonna have a thing here, we don't care about it. We don't care about the right hit either. We just don't do anything on middle click ever. Point back. We don't care about the right hit here. Fine. Oh, hello, Vestev. I hope you're doing good. I guess the middle click you could add the current position of the player instead of the position we're looking at, but I'll say about that later. Let me do that. Here we have a thingy. I guess I can stash and show you. Show Vess what's going on. The current task is implementing a door. We have cobblestone doors, we have dirt doors, we have log doors, and if you really want to, you can have a grass door, but doesn't really look all that good. I guess it would make more sense if you had the bottom part be dirt and then the top one be grass. But, you know. Why? Like, I click here and the door goes here. Oh, yeah, because it's not flipped yet. I haven't committed that. Or have I not? I have not. Okay. Okay. Nice. Just looking at people socializing in chat. That's awesome. Very cool. I don't know if people would usually feel this, but it's I partly feel like I'm looking at an ant farm. But it's not like as a I don't know. I hope you don't take it that like in a bad way. You know, use just names on my screen. I know you're real people as well, but in here, you're participants of the ant farm. Ay, ay. Anyway. Curve tool. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I didn't close that. I like how there's only 2 patterns that we're not covering in this match statement yet. Let's see. Position setter, item click left, and then nothing. Oh, I thought I covered that. I guess not. Yeah. So those are the only things. Okay. Well, I can quickly put a thing for them. I wish I could do something like this, where it's like this. But I don't think that's valid syntax. Yeah. It is not. Do you see my ant farm is right here. This is the ant farm. Ants! True. What was on my clipboard? Some huge fucking chunk of code. Still? I pressed Control C. Hello? Control C. Okay, and we go here, we press Control V, and now it works. Holy hell. Hold on. Do we really not have this texture? Oh, okay, just download it like that. Oh yeah, but it's not gonna be... Well, it's the fake PNG grind set. I don't know what to tell you. I need to put this, as always, on top as well. This is so fucking scuffed. No, I think I'm gonna do this through OBS. Anyway. I'm guessing this is a WebP, but that doesn't matter. OBS should be able to handle that. Let's see. We have an image. Image file browse. Then we go here. Downloads. Damn. I really have to write it. I have to give it a fucking file extension, otherwise OBS is like, me. There we go. We have glass now. Can I perhaps... Can I modify the alpha, perhaps? Filters? Can I not change that? Hold on. Why is there not a fucking thing that has changed to alpha? Holy shit. Oh, there we go. I just need to color key and pretend that I'm color keying, and then I can change the opacity. No, I'm saying no to this. This is a bad idea. I want to be able to read. I need to drink some more water. I would assume this is like the first and last letters in a word and not just in a text. Like I can't just write you a paragraph and censor everything but the last and the first letter. If I could, that'd be great fucking compression. I would take that. That's good. Let's see. Curve tool. What is this pattern? Did we click right and we have nothing? Well, in that case, we kind of want to do nothing. So I'll just handle that real fast. Yeah, we do nothing. That's good. And we compile, but we still have to write this part of the code. Parkour format. And I'm pretty sure the refactor is now done. And this is the one thing that I wanted to do earlier, but then I was like, I'm gonna do that later. This was the later. And now with this, we can insert some positions. Look. And we have a curve. Wow. And it's still very scuffed. There's a bunch of things I have to do for this. But it sort of works for that. Thank you, Rom. But yeah, it's a thing for later. A thing for later. The thing is, I might build maps where I don't really need that tool. And if that's true, then it'll kind of just sit forgotten. And, you know, that happens sometimes. Let's see, let's commit the refactor. We don't have the hand yet, but that's good. It's fine. All of this code has been changed. I like how it mostly has resulted in de-indenting the code just a bit. And the logic is a bit more clear, I think. Why do you make it sound so threatening? God damn. Alright. That's good. And now... No. We go and implement the hand. This 2635. Hand is here. Hand is here. And now we're gonna get a bunch of errors. Oof. That's unlucky, Eerie. But seriously, I love match statements like this, and it complaining if you haven't handled each case, it's just lovely. Yeah, but I mean, would you rather have your body fail you or have you fail your body? Right, now that's the question, right? I don't even know if that's a good question. Yeah, exactly. One is getting sick and others not putting in effort. True. True. I mean, but the thing is, it's like those kind of tend to go together. I feel like, you know, if you fail your body, then your body will fail you. Like, you know, with like it's not like if you do this, then this will happen. It's like if you do this, then this is more likely to happen, right? It's not a direct consequence thing. It's like delayed and there's gambling involved. Like, you could live a very unhealthy lifestyle and then still be fine and not, get cancer and whatever. And you could also live very healthily and still get cancer. But if you live healthily, then you're less likely to get it. Amazing how the world works. Yes. Yep. We don't care about the ray hits. If we right-click with the hand... No, actually. The right-clicking is the thing that will have the item interaction. So we'll do this. Do door interaction. That's fine. Then we're gonna have... Oh yeah, but the others are gonna be handled closer to the block stuff. Oh, fuck it. I'll just put it here. And here... I'm gonna do this. Because I still need to handle the left click when we don't have a ray hit. It just struck me, I could do a thing where if you left click the air, the game just quits. I have the ability to do that. I have no reason to do that, but I could do that. Well, oh, actually, to be fair. Oh, yeah, because left clicking blocks is gonna make them be destroyed. Yeah, left clicking air just destroy the game instead. So true, so true. Yeah, if we have nothing, we do nothing. Yeah, right clicking, this is also gonna need... What do you mean? Oh, okay. True. No. I'm sorry I reminded you of the brain rot. Also, Eerie, like, did you step on a rusty nail or something? How did you get the infectious disease? Also, I need to... This reminds me of a meme. No, do I not have... No. Don't tell me I don't have that meme tagged. No. No, I don't have it tagged. It's like the best fucking meme. God damn it. God damn it. Anyway. Hold on, I will just check real fast. I don't have it anywhere. Well, there's a meme where it's like an article that says like why everyone should spend time walking barefoot every day. And that article is like a speech bubble, and it's a rusty nail saying that. It's a fucking great meme. But you can have this as a replacement meme. It's a good meme. Sus friendly and sus hostile. Oh, okay. Calm down, Tiger. Okay, yeah, we're gonna... It's visible on the screen. But yeah, we're not gonna go there. Right? And you can see it in the quote-unquote overlay. Yeah, but you know, either you delete shit or everything goes to shit. Now we're gonna move past that. Oh, I forgot about the glass already. True. So true. Anyway, okay. True. Okay, so if we middle click and we have nothing, then we do nothing. Also, we also handle this already here with block stuff, right? Yeah. I don't think the hand is gonna do anything ever if we don't have a ray hit, so we'll just put the hand here. With a right click, we'll need the door interaction. That's gonna be there. We can delete these though. I don't know, you were bringing poison to the colony, you know? I don't know, the mastermind seeing the ant bring the poison, like, no, we don't do that. True. Ba-ba. It's left click, here's the middle click. I guess this could be slightly different for the hand. Mm-hmm. I could also just replace the item completely instead of just overriding the block data. I'm gonna get a compilation error now though. Yep. Block used here, but it's possibly uninitialized. Yes. Exactly. We don't do that. And how do we do this now? How do we do this here? Hotbar don't. Oh, yeah, it's get selected item. Have the item. Can we modify it? We should be able to. Can I say active item equals? Can I do this? Is this legal? No. Why is not? Oh, I'm stupid. I need to do this, and then this. There we go. And we need to dereference. Yes. And it's stinky. Can I do something like... Apparently not. Can I burrow here, perhaps? I'm guessing this won't work either. Yeah. Can't do that. Alright, so this is Rust being a bit stinky, but that's fine. I have to do like a separate match statement here. That doesn't work either, though. Can I not change the active item in here? Have I really dug myself into this hole that is so hard to get out of? The value is moved here. But what do you mean that we move it here? We get a mutable reference. I guess I just do this again, right? We just get the item again. Shrimply get the item again. Shrimply get it again. We say that you are item block detect block. Right? Question mark? What's the problem? Oh, we need to ignore this. Yes. And now it's fine. Yippee! Oh. That's fair enough. The meme is pretty memorable. Nice, so we can pick blocks, and we should initialize the thingy thing to be full of hand instead of full of air block. And we don't have air blocks, we have hand. Yippee! And we can still pick blocks, we can still destroy blocks. That's awesome. I need to make the item clear. Give us a hand, though. There we go. We have hand. The only kind of thing what's wrong with this is if I try to fill a area and say held, and I'm expecting to fill air, then that's not gonna work. But I can fix that. Parse block. Parse block. Yes. Is this a thing? Is not. Oh, I'm still stupid. Oh, this is returning the block. Oh, okay. Ooh. Alright, they'll get back in there. There we go. I had to do momentary peek behind the window. I could have done this, I guess, but it's fine. Alright, I'm almost at the point where I can actually implement the door. Let's see. Cool, pause. And I can say fill AB help. And it works. Even though we're not holding a block, we're not holding an air block either. We just have the hand. But it still knows what to do because I made it so. That's awesome. And I think I can commit the dish. Let's do a cargo format. After the cargo format, I will take a quick bathroom break. And then I will actually implement the door. Is there anything here that I don't want to commit? Let's see. We add the hand there, we add the hand there. We initialize the hand. Yes. Hand. Yep. That all seems right. On the console. Yes. I need to do a thing where pressing Q will clear the item. I'm missing that behavior still. That's good. I love having const things like this. Yes, alright. Right, it is now time for bathroom break. So, BRB. Hello. Let's see, what are we doing here? Yeah, I mean, this game doesn't have fishing. So, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. There isn't even water in the game. Anyway, door right-clicking. Let's go. Ooh, I kind of want to do one more thing differently. We get the ray hit here, but we don't get the block directly. I kind of want to have the block here, as another argument. So that when I do this match statement, it's well, I guess it would be fine. I just fetch the block here, and then I do another match statement, and then I just have that. And clear, it depends on what it is. That's not a good enough descriptor. I just message it to me on Element or Discord. I'll take a look at it. Anyway, let's get the block. Mm-hmm. I kinda do want to still include this as an argument, so I don't have to do a match statement instead of a match statement, but I'll just suffer for now. Let me see. What did you send me? I feel like that's not... It's the earlier messages that I didn't check before I started stream. That's funny. Anyway, let me do this. What am I... There we go. With this, I'm just gonna copy this. Maybe delete that block. What I'm thinking is I could just do this. Fuck it, let's just do it the way that I want to do it. My heart yearns for this. Things. Mm-hmm. So I'll do that. Yep, that's good. I don't know right now what I yearn for, because I'm coding. All of my being is consumed. True. I yearn for the hydration. Yeah, cleared. I can say that's, in my eyes, that's kind of like a quote-unquote off-topic fun fact thing, and those are usually fine. But the fact that it's associated with takedowns, it's like, I don't know, probably not. Anyway, we're gonna add the block to the match statement, I think. Or I guess we'll do that. I'm gonna have a shit ton of things here complaining like, oh, you're not handling everything. I know. And have to go everywhere and add this one fucking underscore. We don't actually care what block we're looking at. And this, I guess there's a little bit of redundancy, because if we have a ray hit that's none, then we're also not going to have a block. Let me think. Just, I could make it so the ray hit itself carries the information about the block. Thinking. Why do you have a knife in your chair? What is this? What is this? Who did this? Yeah, I guess I'll do this a bit similarly. No. I have no reason to make that into an option, so I'll just do it like this. Yep. We just have the block or we have air. Then we can reuse this here. We can match the model. We're gonna have a ton of stuff that does nothing. Do I really want to specify all of them? I feel like not. I'll just do a general case that does nothing. I'm pressing all the wrong keys on my keyboard. Help. Alright, then we have book model, door top, print line, click, door top. Bottom, I mean. Oy, oy, oy. Damn. Well, I would advise you to get something that you can cut it with. The funny thing here is that if I click on the empty part of the door, the click will not register because we're clicking through it. I feel like that's not a good thing. You know? You would expect the door to open when you click towards the door. But that's a problem for later. That is a problem for later. Let's first make it work. Yeah, the clicking works. That's awesome. And now, what do we actually do? So we want to rotate the block, and then we also want to rotate the thing that's connected to it. Let's just first do the one rotation. So if we have a thing like this, we want to rotate it so it's like this. Um, Is this a mutable reference, or is this a read-only reference? Oh, it just gets us a copy of the block. Okay. The fact that you capitalize each letter, each first letter of each word, makes me think that it's like a fucking manga title or something. That's what it reminds me of. Rum, if you're hungry, you should eat. I don't know what to tell you. You still have time before you stream as well. You should eat before the stream. Well, I mean, Rum, if you lie, you can, right? Have you considered lying? Let's do this. To get a copy of the block, we want to rotate that. I mean, Erie, I don't know. I feel like you should flip a coin. And if it's heads, you can eat. If it's tails, you should wait a minute and then flip again. I think that's a good idea. Anyway, we have this. I said tails, and then you eat, right? Or I don't remember which way I said it, but you remember it. You follow the rules. You would expect that I would have said that heads is that you can eat, but I don't know what I said. Okay, fair enough. We have this here, but I don't have a thing for getting a reference to a block. I kind of want to do that. It'll be funny. Oh, but I don't do that for a reason, actually. Yep. Okay. How do we set a block again? What do we do? Game state, dot voxel, dot set block. Nope. Hey, can't you finish the tile set on stream? Why do you have to do it before stream? Oh, what is this one? Oh, Warren. Okay, interesting. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Yeah, the secret will be revealed if you do it on stream. True. Alright, door top. Game state, voxel, set block. We basically want this block, but we just want to modify it a little bit. Is this a mutable thing? It is not a mutable thing. That's fine though. There you go. And just declare this as mutable, and then I can't do plus equals here. Where do I have rotations? What? Oh, left turn. There. Yeah, okay. Block rotation. Is it a struct? Not a. It is a struct. Bruh. Okay, I just misremembered. I thought it was an enum. Block rotation. And I say we do a left turn. We do this. What other arguments do you need? I know it needs the position, but I don't remember the order of the arguments, so I will just let the compiler scream at me. We need the position first, and then that, and then that. Okay. Okay. That's true. It's true. The machine can do the work for me. And now I need the block position. Honestly, I should have this as an array. Oh, but this is only if the array hit actually exists. I guess I have to calculate this, but that's fine. Does it still scream at me? It does. I don't have that, but that's fine. I don't get errors. I could just divide it by a number. Yep. Let's see. Now it should do something. It's not exactly what you would expect out of a door. Not exactly, right? Oh, let me just open this door. Oh, the bottom doesn't do anything. That's awesome. Yeah, the door is not going through. But if I have a door like this, and like we open this, then indeed we do have the Minecraft collision bug. Right? It's just a door. Have you not seen a door before? I feel like I need a flag for this that says if the door is open or closed. so it knows whether to do a left turn or a right turn. Because I feel like the door should open, like, the other way. That's just my intuition for this. Right turn. I guess this also kind of solves the issue that I was thinking about, where I just have a boolean on the doors, that tracks if they're open or not. And when I go save load, I simply don't save if they're open or closed. So they're always default to the closed position. I think that'll work. But I'll see, I'll see. It just means that there should always be a way to place the door in a way where it appears open or closed, depending on the orientation. And then when you click it, it goes to the orientation that you want. Yeah, so we also need to take the block below us and rotate that. Let's do that first. I feel like I'm going to move this into a function, probably. Alright. Oh, we can't do this though. I guess we'll give it a block location. Yes. That's that. And this. And now. Oh, yeah, this is also going to be completely different from this. Yeah. We need to do get block again here. We can do this. And we do the same thing here. Thinking. This is a bit awful, but we deal with it. We do have to pass in the rotation as well. That, and then we need to pass in this fucking variable. Yes, yep. Oh, I'm not passing the game state in yet. I actually need to do that. And we can just get render triggers from there. Use the voxels block. I feel like I should have a function on game state for set block that would just do this better, but whatever. This works for now, but I will know this is like a refactoring point that I have to consider. Because I have game state here, game state.voxels.set block, and then I have to pass in the fucking render triggers arg here, which is stupid. I could just do game state.set block, and then it would just read this thing and pass it in. So I'm just the API, the quote unquote API that I've made just sucks. It's the TLDR, but it's not the worst. It's bad, but it's not the worst. I need this. What are you complaining about? This. We don't need this anymore. We don't need this anymore. We don't need this. Nice. Still works. Very cool. Very cool. Now, for the top block, we also get the position below. That's... Now the door should kinda work better. It's still gonna be interesting. Time shift is carrying a snapshot now. Interesting. Yeah, now the door rotates as a whole. And if I... Oh yeah, I can't do that anymore. I think I should do cobblestone. We can... we can have the... we can have the door rotate other things as well. Awesome. Very cool, very cool. Yeah. Why wouldn't I have done this? You know? I feel like this is very reasonable. Immortals? What are those? Alright, anyway. You have to also handle the bottom door. And I guess that's kind of it. I just add one instead of taking one away. Otherwise, it's duplicate code, which kinda sucks. I feel like I should make this better, perhaps, but it's whatever. It's whatever. It works. There is a thing I do have to fix, which is making the door open and close instead of just open, 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 and rotate. Now let's think, how am I gonna do that? That's a very good question. I like that I'm doing this in... This is like the door world. So can I... Okay, I can't destroy that. I just thought that I clicked it and it didn't do anything. So I noticed this isn't really behaving in the way they would maybe expect it to. Like, I click this door, and you would expect to see this face here instead of it being this way. Like, it's rotating this way around instead of, you know, doing anything that makes sense. So... Oh, yeah. It actually is rotating weirdly. Like, I'm clicking this. Yeah, I don't know. This doesn't make any sense. It's the problem. Like, if I click this, you would expect to see the stair go this direction, right? Not this direction. Here it kind of makes sense, I guess. When it's this way, it doesn't make any sense. We click this. Yeah, that rotation doesn't make any sense. How do we actually do this? This is not a normal rotation like this. I don't think there's any rotation that gets the stair into the configuration that we want. Because we want it to be like this, but instead, like, on this side. You know? I'm gonna need a command for setting a rotation into a position that I am looking at. That's the only one. It's good. Oh, but I don't have a way to parse rotations. Well, I do. Oh, but I don't have every single arbitrary rotation available to me. I just realized. I only have some amount. The main issue is that I can flip this block, but I can't, like, flip the material, if that makes sense. And that's kind of the only thing I need here. Like, I need to click this, and then this material just needs to be flipped the other way around, and then everything is fine. And then the flag on the door is going to keep track of if the material is flipped or not. And at the same time, it keeps track of if it should be, like, which way it should open. We have the door here like this, and we click. The material's flipped, and we know it's flipped. This is going to be the back side of the door. Or do we actually care about this? Like, this is just the problem with the log door. It's not a problem with cobblestone, right? Like, this kind of just makes sense. The problem might just be the log door, honestly. I'll just blame the log door. Like, this works, and we don't really care about where the things are. Like, the pixels. Kind of just does its own thing. So this works. We click this. And if it behaves strangely with other blocks, then, you know, so be it. That's fine. We just need to keep track of, we opened this, and we need to undo the rotation. That's the real problem. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, and locked doors are just cursed. Yep. All right, let's do that then. Door top, door bottom. Yes. You could make it so only one of the pieces remembers this information, and the other one just references it. But also add it to both. It'll be interesting. You can technically have now a situation where the bottom half is open and the bottom half is closed, but they're the same. So the door can like open two ways, I guess. Anyway, let's see what this breaks. Yes, everything. Oh yeah. Okay. Go to save load. That is the nicest way you could say that my doors look like shit. I do have to say that. Ay, ay, ay. And also, instead of having a bool here, I could just have a like door top open and door bottom open, and then closed variants. That actually makes sense. Like, why would I make this hold a boolean thing when I can make two more variants? It doesn't make any sense. Let me think. Mm. No, I'll go with this. This is the thing that first came to my mind, and there's not really an issue with it. Oh, let's see. I was thinking about save load. Yes. Mm-hmm. So let's just give doors that are always closed. Or open false. Yeah, open false or they're closed. Yes. This is the initial state always. And now when we're saving, we should modify the rotation. Oof. Based on that. That's kind of stinky. Stinky. Mm-hmm. So based on the model, we want to modify the rotation. This is only for the true variant. For both of these, we want to do some special logic. And then for everything else, we do the normal saving. What's the rotation we apply here? We say you do a right turn. So you are going to do a left turn here. So we save the default orientation. Oh, Rump, you're still trying to starve? God damn. Go eat. Eat. God damn. Aye, aye. Anyway. This should work. This is like kind of spooky because this is potentially a thing that will corrupt the save data if I do it wrong, but I think this is fine. Yeah. If these are opened, then we just save the version that's closed. Easy. Easy. And we always load the closed version. How many tails have you flipped? I'm curious. Anyway, seems fine. And now... Oh, we should also get a bunch of errors. Good. Oh, damn. I feel like you should flip for every minute that you forgot to flip for, you know? Just so you can be a bit more accurate. So if it's been 3 minutes, then you flip 3 times, right? And if none of them are heads, then you have to wait and you know, a minute for the next flip. Oh, I wrote that wrong. There we go. You could turn on chat timestamps and look at the chat, you know? That's the thing you could do. If you wish to be accurate. You could also just give yourself 5 flips. It's probably been 5 minutes already. Or you can just forget the past and continue doing it. But I would allow you to, you know, flip for all the minutes that have passed, you know? That's just how I see the game. 30 flips. If you flip tails on all 30, well, unlucky. You gotta wait a minute and flip again. But also, that's like really, really unlucky. Anyway, what are all the places where we have errors? Okay, save load. 317. What? Oh, yeah, this needs to be this. Right. Still, it's giving us an error. Like, we actually don't care about what we have and the boolean. Shrimply don't care. The rotation is undone anyway. Do we have anything else in saveload.rs? I don't think so. We can move on to lib.rs. 1382. Door top, and we do not care about the boolean. Nor do we care about it here. I still want to do a thing where I have a match statement here for getting if the voxel is solid or not for the models. And then I have a thing for the models where I get the color. I could do the same meme where I have the model and the whatchamacallit, the model and the material in the same match statement. 15 heads. You could have stopped on the first head. I don't know, are you gonna have to eat 15 meals now? I don't think so. Like, the first head, like, breaks the chain. And the rest of the flips are for fun. But, you know, it's your life. If you wanna eat 15 meals, you can do that. Okay. I guess that's the payback for getting the flip. Yeah, also, I love the fact that you said that you rolled 15 heads and not that you flipped 15 heads. I like to imagine that you're doing something strange to the coin. Let's see. True. So true. Aye, aye. Let's see. Short top. Yeah, we're gonna have a shit ton of repeat stuff here. Why am I doing this here? Let's do it here. That's 2 lines removed, 1 line added. Very cool. Uh, there's still some repeats here, but that's fine. I'm thinking. Thinking. Oh, this is a console crying. 3, 2, 1. Okay. I don't like the fact that this is a repeat code, but whatever. Like, there's one thing here that changes, which is this argument. That's fine. We cope. Gonna figure out a way to. I love placing a capital M instead of a semicolon. Favorite activating. Alright, let's see. Does this work? Are the doors dooring? They're not. Oh, I know why. We also need to say that they're open or not. So this is not going to be just turn block, this is going to be like open door, basically. No. Well, okay. Match block.model. If we have a door, that's either the bottom or the top half, you want to flip the boolean on it. I want to, like, do this. This is what I want to do in my heart. Yeah, but it's not allowed. Not allowed. Not allowed. You cannot dereference a bool. Yeah. And if I do this, it doesn't matter at all, because world was just flipping the... Oh, hold on, ref mode. I forgot. That's how you do that. Yes. Okay, that should work. I should be able to do this. This would be funny. Oh, my heart. Why won't you agree? Or is it the fact that... Hmm. Why not? What is the error? It is flipping it. It is flipping it. Why are we getting different results then than what I would expect? Oh, maybe because we're not using the rotation. Maybe that's the reason. Please work. Yay, the door! It's dooring! Let's go! I can open and close the door. Same here. It's a bit screwed up because the material is the wrong way around, but we take what we can get. Right? Oh. It's block, debug. A debug's there, that should be fine actually. Yes, and I can do this, and this looks like it rotates the wrong way around, kind of. But if we do it this way, and it's still kind of strange. But, you know, it is what it is. Oh, and the thing that I was thinking, I can have this opened. So now if I click this, see, we can have a door that goes both ways. So we can still have a revolving door if these are like desynced, like the open and close states. Now if I load this map, these are going to be different ways. Because, you know, we don't save the close or open state. Oh yeah, now it's like this. Okay, I see. Now it's stable. So if I have an open door and I place a closed door, then this is like a temporary invalid thing. But on reload, all the doors convert to how they kind of should be. And this is the stable configuration. That's interesting. Um, yes, exactly. Uh, let's go here and let's give our house a door. Look at that. I would wish this was made out of wood, to be honest. So we might need a planks texture. And I can open this, and then we can do... True. Yeah, but that was a bunch of groundwork that I had to do, right? But now it's better. Like, if I implement other things in the future, like item interactions, then it's gonna work better. And also, we do have the classic Minecraft door thingy, right? You can close the door, and you can do this. Very important game mechanic. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, this is the doors will work in unexpected ways if you don't have thingy thing like a top and a bottom like you would expect. But that's not a bug, it's a feature. Can I say that? I don't know if that's too true. Anyway, I should commit. Also, I'm gonna do a cargo format. I'll make the commit and then... Actually, I'll take a bathroom break right now, and then I'll make the commit, and I will see what I do. Yeah, babe. There we go. The commit, though. Some of the code is still ugly. Like, there's a bunch of repetition here. I'll just let it be like that. Or... Ooh. I'm gonna make the commit and then I'm gonna change the code. Yeah. That's that. But I'm gonna change the code before I make the commit. Before I push the commit. Let's see. This... Yeah, da da da. You have this, and now... Plus offset. That's good. Let's do that. I guess we also need to pass in the block location. Block location, offset, and then game state. If I knew how to do dynamic functions, then I would do it here, where I just kind of capture the environment into the function and yada yada yada. But that's not like a thing that's in my backbone yet. I'm just passing everything explicitly. Nice, but this is so much better. At least I feel that way. And... Oh... Okay. That's fine. I guess this does end up removing lines. I don't know if this confirmed that. It doesn't actually perfectly balance. It adds 20 lines and it removes 20 lines. God damn. Oh, it's because of this. Because these arguments are added here, and these are like all separate lines. And the function declaration, this being closed, this empty line. Is it easier to read though? Is this actually better? Or is this worse? Is this a downgrade? Is the question. Fuck it. I think it's fine. It's fine. We push. And that's crazy. I actually did stuff this stream? What the hell? I added the door, and now the door is openable. I'm thinking, do I try to build a map, or do I play Pokemon Amogus? That's the question. I'm kind of feeling the Amogus, not gonna lie. But let me think. Let me think. Ay, ay, ay. Imagine. Um, or I could also just hop off now. Dude, I was just thinking, I know that Rum is gonna stream in like 20 minutes. I would have liked to raid her, but for me, this is like a good ending point. I implement the things, I'm kind of running out of energy, and yes. So, I think I'll hop off. But, Rum is gonna stream in like 20 minutes. Right? I didn't know you were still here. Anyway, I had a master plan, but it's not gonna happen this time around, sadly. Damn. Yeah, anyway, you can find the stream, my stream, at neopetty.com/stream, boys. Um, and you can find every VOD archived. So, you know, the stream archive videos, Twitch just calls them VODs. You can find them at neopetty.com/stream/archive. They're there. And you can find my schedule, which is currently 6 a.m. GMT every Saturday. I do also do like occasional random streams, but you can see the schedule at neopetty.com/stream/schedule and the Discord, which, you know, the Discord link is always visible on the stream at the bottom, right here. But that's at neopetty.com/stream/discord. And you can join. It's mostly just stream alert notifications, but when I start like playtesting and whatever, first I'm gonna pick like friends test, but once I run out of friends, once I run out of them, I'm gonna ping on the Discord and be like, yo, does somebody want to playtest? Right? So look forward to that. But I'm gonna hop off for now. So have a good one. Bye bye.